What is going on, Goofy Goobers? And today we're back with the Backyard Baseball 99 team. Technically, this still is the correct right team, but if you watched the last video, you will know the backstory behind why I am saying all this. But either way, we're going to get into our second game, and it is actually against the Hornets, and so we're just going to get straight into it. And we are the home team for today, so Angela will be starting out on the mound, and her first opponent will be Serena Damonte. 0-2 count on Damonte. We're going to hit her with the slow ball up and out corner. See if she chases. And she does. It's straight to Amir. Should be an easy play, and there we go. Now we got Wing Guan. I've heard a lot about this dude. He was on my scouting report, Coach was doing his homework. I do not do any homework. And he immediately bunts. And Kenny can't catch a ball for his life. But Wing goes for second. Also, my homework assignment in my scouting report, I learned that he was super aggressive. So we knew that was coming from the start. And now we got George Gorge. Bro's making a fool of himself. We're going high inside, but with the slow ball. See if he tries. And he's nowhere getting close to that. Easy 1-2-3 inning. 7 pitches. Now we got the top of the lineup with Pete up. Let's see what he can do. Pitch right down the pipe, and Pete easily smokes that. We're going to get an easy double out of that. Maybe even a triple if they have a bad throw. I decided to throw it to second like nerds, and that's an easy triple for this Pete's repeat. You cannot beat him in a foot race. Neither could I, and I'm pretty fast. And Keisha just hit that to the moon. Easy Oppo Taco home run. That's why she was one of my top picks. And there we go, 319. What a bomb. Now we got the great Pablo. And that's gonna be very close, but we're gonna get a double out of that because Pablo is used to running, and that's gonna be extra bases because it is out of play, and that should be an inside the park home run. Yes, it is. This is why I love playing with kids.
Wait a minute, something ain't right.
This is why I love playing with kids. They don't know what they're doing. And now we got the big dumper of backyard baseball, Mikey Thomas. Get a pitch right down the middle, and that's going to go to the Titantron. Maybe. Or the LED board. Not even close. Just a little bit under it. But now we got our other power hitter, Ahmed Khan. He may be deaf, but he can hit bombs. And that's a bomb. That is an absolute laser, and that is gone. 4 runs with only 1 out. This is off to a great start. 462 feet that traveled along the grass and the cement. What an absolute piss missile. And now Ahmed's brother, Amir, is up. Let's see what he can do. He hits another laser right up the middle, past the second baseman for an easy single. Just like my relationship status. Now we got Angela. I do not expect much out of her. I cannot hit for her with her. Unlike that time where that is an absolute nuke to the wall. Over the wall. I just ate my own words. It tasted like a burger.
Huh?
But with mushrooms. I hate mushrooms. 390. Now we got Ernie Steele. Now with him, I do not expect much at all. And 11 pitches in, Vanna Steinman is out, and they bring in Joella Minotti. Is this a team full of Italians or what? And that's why I said I don't expect much out of Ernie. But they decided to just let that drop and hit him and get to first base. What are they doing? And now Kenny. You see that he has a 166 average. He's just a morale booster. He's not a stat booster. It's just so hard to. Please don't get doubled up. Use your wheels, Kenny. And somehow we're both safe. This is why kids need to learn how to be athletic these days. The next generation is absolutely horrible. Gen betas. You really are the betas. Joella went from having an 0-2 with Kenny to now a 3-1 with Pete. And that is absolutely rocketed. Please go far. Or not. We're going to get doubled up. Yep. Ernie, this is why I do not like you. I only got you because you're like Alex Rodriguez out there. And now Joella is up on the plate. Rocketed up straight to Angela. But Amir is there to back her up. And that's another easy out. And now Liz, who has a 0 batting average, so she did not get a hit their last game. That's even worse than me. And now we got her in an 0-2 count. Let's see what Angela wants. She wants a slow ball. We'll go really low middle. And dotted the edge. And now we got Vladimir Putin. Womack. Apparently the president of Russia can hit, but he can't run with his potato-based diet. Real ones know that from the Big Bang Theory, and that is another quick 3 outs. 0 hits for them still, and we've got our powerhouses up with Keisha. Another 3-1 count for Joella after dotting the first pitch. 3 straight balls. Let's see what she does here. Throws a meatball, and we foul it off. Just a little late, and maybe the wrong positioning. Oh, that would have been so good to have. Now a full count. And that's cracked. But straight to them because they're playing auto shift. This isn't MLB The Show ranked. Lay it off, coach. Nobody wants it. This is kids. 0-2 count after missing 2 straight pitches. Please do not strike out. Please do not strike out. Hey. We're gonna speed straight through to first base. Because Pablo's got that speed. He knows a thing or two about running. And Mikey cracks that to where no one is at. And that's going to get to the wall because he chooses to be lazy about it. And that's going to get Pablo all the way home. Easy stuff. And Mikey's not moving because he is slower than my grandma. And then we got big Ahmed Khan, deaf boy. He can still hit bombs though. No, that's going to get to the wall. I wish that hopped over. And we're going to get a double off that after the team full of Italians don't know what they're doing. They're just thinking about pizza and spaghetti. And Amir Khan on the first pitch rips it. And that's going to get to the wall. I forgot to send everyone. Run, run, run your fat ass, run. Run, you fat ass. Run, you fat ass. And again, they don't know what they're doing. You had an easy out at 3 while Ahmed was already at home. Now that brings up the only Italian on our team. But she's got that Italian power that no one else does. And that gets the wall where we're staying at 1 because we're saving her energy for the mound. We want to try and get her to go a full complete game here. And it is 9-0 in the second inning. We have 1 out. I already know this is going to be a slugfest. If they keep throwing meatballs down the middle, because that's another hit for Ernie to the wall. We're going to try and push 3 with Angela. She's definitely out though. I forgot I had Amir on third. And Wing Quan decided to just leave her be. And now we've got the bases juiced with the great Kenny Kawaguchi up to bat with that deadly 285 average. He's already got a single. Let's see if he can come through. And they bring in Wing Quan with 1 ball and 2 strikes. Let's see what he does. They know how deadly Kenny is. Can that get down? Please. Please. Oh my. How did that get down? That's going to score 2 runs. Maybe even 3. Kenny, wheel it. Wheel it. Kenny, wheel. Oh my. We just got an inside the park grand slam with Kenny Kawaguchi. There is no way we just did that. Kenny with the clutch hit of his life just hit that for an inside the park grand slam. And Pete is going to pop this one up again. Dude. And now we got Keisha. She's already got a home run, but last at bat didn't go as good. And she's going to pop this one up. There's no way. We just had a dude hit an inside the park grand slam, and then our 2 of our best hitters hit pop outs. Anybody else see that but me? Type it in the comments if you got this far. Straight up, straight to Angela. And now we got Hannah Peavy. What kind of last name is that? If you say it insanely fast, it sounds like something. And she's playing like it. And now we got Judy Abuunza. What are these last names? The auto-generated players have crazy last names. And that's another quick 1-2-3 inning from Angela yet again. And now we got Pablo Mikey Ahmed up. Pablo's already 2 for 2. Can he make it 3 for 3? And that's cracked really high. And they're going to probably get, yep. But now we got big dumper Mikey. And that's an absolute laser from Mikey, and that's going to get out of here. I want to know the exit velo on that, because my God, that thing was sent. Off the bat, my guess is around 120 miles per hour. And now we got Ahmed up, and they bring back in Vanna Steinman. Yeah, she was already in. She was their first pitcher. And she's still making the same mistakes. Oh my God. That thing was absolutely sent. I thought that was going to hit the video board. 517. 517. Just to clarify, I did not give any of my players any special treatments or any special drinks before this game. They're just on one right now. And now they bring in Judy after Vanna did 1 pitch. 1 pitch. After pitching 11 in the first inning. Amir, I'd be happy with anything. We're absolutely crushing them. And I was a little late on that, but that's okay. And now that brings up Angela, our two-way Shohei Ohtani. Now we got a no-2 count. She still has that freeze ball. Please don't throw it. But I was early anyways. And now Angela back on the mound against Serena DeMonte. And that's a little tapper. I don't know why no one's moving. And they choose to be aggressive, but they're going to get out. Yet again, that's costing them. Because Wing Quan did it in his first at-bat, and he had no success. So why try and repeat the disappointment? But he cracks that one. Throw it in. He's getting it. I'm surprised he didn't go to third. But that's their first hit. That's rough. But who cares? We're up by 15. And Wing Quan, for some reason, steals. But Mikey's the best catcher in history. I don't care about no Joe Mauer, no Mike Piazza, no any other catchers that you can think of. That arm strength and pop time was insane. And they're being aggressive again. And they're out. They could have had like 4 hits this inning, but they didn't. Now that brings up Ernie in the bottom of the 4th. See if we can keep piling on the damage. And that's popped up by Ernie. Around 200 feet in the air. And now we got the great Kenny Kawaguchi, who is already the player of the game, but can he pile on to that status? A weak little grounder, but can he wheel it out? No. Not quite fast enough, but Pete, you're fast enough. You're 1 for 4. Please do something more. That'll work, because you're just too fast. Just take the single. Or not, because he just slowed down for some reason. They get a hit. I was actually kind of surprised. And that's a dot. Strike 3. Now that brings up Vladimir Womnak Putin. I'm calling him Putin's son now. 0-2 count. He just went for a bunt. So I'm going right at him with the heat. And he can't keep up. And now that brings up Vanna Steinman. And that's cracked. Get there, Pablo. Get there, Pablo. And we tagged her out, barely. Barely got it, but they're just way too slow for Mother's Spaghetti and Pizza. Because they're full of little Italians, mamma mia. Now we got our 2, 3, and 4 up with Keisha. For some reason, our best batters are having their worst days. But Keisha is not. had to take a quick break because I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. I am choosing to be way too aggressive. But I'm back. And now the great Pablo is up to bat. And we pop that up weakly. And that's going to get by the second baseman barely. And I'm not trying to push it even farther. Because one, I did not see where the ball ended up going to. And two, Pablo's special juice is running out. And Mikey just hit another laser, but it's straight to the left fielder. And Pablo does not get doubled up. And now we got Ahmed, who's 3 for 3 with 2 homers. Now he's trying to beat Kenny. And that's belted, and that's going to land. But Pablo's going to get out because he's too slow. I get that they're tired. And this is the final inning. It's a way to keep it short and simple. 1 pitch, 1 ground out. 1-2 count. We've saved these special pitches for last, so we're going to use them. I'm going to do the crazy ball. And that's another strikeout. 5 for Angela. And we get the zigzag. And now the crazy ball to end it. And dots the edge. And that's 2-0 in the books. Utter dominance. 15-0. We had 18 hits to their 2. And looking at the standings after 2 games, the Fishes and us, the All-Stars, are tied for the top with 2-0. And then the Monsters, Rockets, Hornets, and Sox are all tied for 3rd at 1-1. And then the Melonheads and Wombats are at the bottom at 0-2. Taking a look at our next game, it will be away at the Rockets. But then we will play them the following Thursday. The player of the game is a tie between Ahmed and Kenny. Kenny is there because he hit that legendary inside the park grand slam. I still don't believe that just happened. And then Ahmed because he had 2 home runs and he was just insane. 7 home runs, just utter dominance from the Red All-Stars. And that's going to do it for this one, folks. I hope you enjoyed. This is going to be a lot more now. We're going on the grind. So I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.